Okay, it's Terry Somerville here, and I'm going to give you another tour of our radio station here, Spirit FM. And this is March 2021. We've done a lot of upgrades, a lot of new information for you, and then hopefully what we'll do is get into some of the particulars and other videos about setting up a small FM radio station. Okay, so here we go. There's our beautiful sign outside, and I think last video I did was a couple years ago, so we hadn't even painted the place yet. Busy street, but here we go. Come on in. And we're into our gorgeous lobby. Wow. So here we go. Before we even get in the studio. Nice lobby. We actually got a working gas fireplace there now. And beautiful place for people to sit, to have meetings, although with COVID we haven't done any of that right now, and even got toys for the kids and stuff. There, you can see that. Our chairs, which we bought new 10 years ago when we started the station, are disintegrating now. Campbellton Neighborhood Association got new t-shirts out, new symbols. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Look at the t-shirt. Our vintage classic radio there with the turtle. Nice stuff. Busy street in front, but when we get in the studio, that quiets down. And yeah, like I said, gas fireplace, little snack bar here for us. And then there's the studio behind the sliders. We'll get there in a minute. Over here, kind of the office space and place you could sit down and chat or have lunch or whatever with a few people. And that's just where we, do the business and stuff we need to do. Some of the old equipment from our upgrade just all hauled out here. You can see some of the old gear. And it got rid of some, still have some to get. There's a little digital mixer we used for a while, and that's great. I kept that for a PA system. And even in here, these, believe it or not, these Pioneer speakers are terrific for a little PA system. Bathroom in there. Won't show you that. Our security system and cameras. Of course, we got video security. And then here on the shelf, I want to get some barn doors up on this to cover that, but there's all these shelves of equipment and stuff in there from the old setup. We're going to sell it off or give it away or something. And this little rolling cabinet here has, just maintenance gear in there, some toolboxes and all that kind of stuff. Our fridge. Yeah, got an overhead for doing teaching. Believe it or not, overheads are still great. And there's a couple speakers left over from before. So there we go. That's what it looks like in here. And we're blessed. This is a great spot, and it was opened up to us by our friend Floyd Lang, who sadly passed away, and his wife Linda is still doing this for us. Fantastic, and it's so nice to be in here. It's so nice to sit down with folks and share around the table here and around the fireplace and all that. You've seen me do some of the videos with the fire behind me. Anyway, let's move on to the studio part, because I know a lot of you are interested in what the equipment is. Now, looks like a clutter from behind. It sure is. And this is a computer that comes in and out. This is the one we do a lot of the videos on. But let's come in here. Here is the studio. Let me turn down our monitors here. And this is the studio. Nice little single studio that we got. And I'll give you a tour of the gear, and we'll get up close on it. That computer there goes on the internet, and we download and email and all this kind of stuff, get new music in, get news, all that sort of thing on there. It's a Linux, by the way. I did away with Windows 10. It was garbage. And the Linux is fabulous. I can talk about that in another video. And, well, why not? I'll show you a couple things. Here's our great microphones. But this computer, we, like I said, did away with the Windows 10, and I run MX Linux actually now. It's pretty nice. But I was thinking of going to Mint 20. I would encourage everybody get into Linux. It's like, I know this is like running Windows 7 or something. It's easy as pie. There's a few things different, but and it's stable, and it doesn't hog up your resources. And moving over here to these computers here, what we have is the production computer and the on-air computer. Let's start with the on-air. And the actual computers are in the cabinet down below here. You can see they're on-air and production. They are Windows 10. When the systems which are iMediaTouch were installed, their technicians remotely removed all the junk, the bloat, the telemetry, the automatic updates, everything turned off from Windows 10. Otherwise, it interrupts the radio station. And here, this is a live to air, and so what you're seeing right now is playing a log. There's a log over here. I can move all these windows around or whatever I want to do, but that's got the log running, and the log tells me what's going to come next. I can change it around. I can edit it on the fly. I can go into our library down here and find what I want. I'm not stuck with these little sizes. I can move it all around. There's things I can go right live to air with, IDs and all this stuff if I want to, if I'm doing a live show. This is the information about the track we're looking at. So I click that one, and there tells me all about the track that might come up. I can preview it if I want to, just by clicking that. That's previewing what's coming right there. And then I can punch in off, turn the auto off, and punch in and talk in between. And it's just the live radio station stuff. This software is like what CBC uses. It's all top of the line pro stuff. Praise God for a beautiful donation that allowed us to get that. And so we'll talk more about that in other videos. This is the production, and let me show the desktop here. Production. It's again Windows 10 with all the garbage disabled. I mean, they suck information out of Windows 10 in the background. You wouldn't believe how much garbage is in the back of Windows 10. And I would not have Windows 10, but that's what iMediaTouch uses, so there it is. And we've got different programs for MediaTouch that run. We've got here is, let me see if I can get it to focus up here. The log tools, production, and voice tracking. Production is where we would, let me see if I put production on. Production is where we will manage what's inside of the library for the radio station. And there you can see all the categories we're running right now. For example, if I go here, various programs, right? I've got kinds of programs in here, and I can go in here and see different segments. Empower, something that Power Praise, Rabbi Zacharias, which of course is not with us anymore. Going through here, different programs that we Sunday side up, and you know, everything from that. We have voice tracks in here. VTR is voice tracks. These are things that I punch in during the week and punch in for every day throughout the day. Sounds like you're a live DJ, and you can pop it in, and I'll show you that in a second. So that's, and you manage it. You can bring it up and edit it, or you can import. You can do whatever with that voice tracking. And then the one I was using when I started the video here is the voice tracking. And here's the voice tracking. So I look at my schedule today, this afternoon, at 13:15. If I click that, I can insert or I can record a voice track. Sounds just like I'm there on the fly. Well, matter of fact, let's just do one for you right now, and you'll hear what it sounds like for me to do it. Ready, set, go. All right, that was Tim Hughes, and of course that wonderful music, Angus Day from Michael W. Smith. Coming up in a moment, we got Hiram Joseph, but first this.
Presents a spirit.
There we go. See? And if I do an audition, coming up in a moment, we got Hiram Joseph, but first this. And so when that happens in the afternoon, that will be sounding like I'm right there. That's voice tracking. And then here we have our gorgeous DMX board. This is fantastic. board. What an upgrade. We were using just, PA type boards. They were fine, and you had to rotate. To do with the work of this one, we had to use two separate boards because right now it's a production board. Whatever I do just goes in and out of this production computer. All I got to do with the programming the set is hit this button, and it becomes a live board. So I put the volume up here live. We're now live. Okay, this board is all live to air right now while I'm talking. Of course, it's just playing the play out from the on air, and then now it's not. Now it's playing out from on air. So that's the advantage. It's incredible. Could run a couple studios on this little board. DMX, fantastic machine here. All digital, all programmable. You can see the programs are flashing away. I don't know if it's flashing when you see it. Looks like it's flashing on the camera. There we go. And then over here, let's go around here. We've got some of our computers, systems. Here's processing. That computer is processing the output through a Barix box that streams to our transmitter. And this is the digital in out for it, for audio. This is processing the streaming to Futuri, and it takes in not only the audio and streams out through our website and other places, but will also send up the image of the song. So here it is, looking at the screen over here. That's what they will see at the other end right now. Chevelle Franklin is playing, and the songs Go In Your Strength. And there's the artwork. Okay, and that's streaming out. And that's how that works. We have emergency alert system, which will override the station and drop in any emergency alerts. You have to have that by law now. And we don't have any alerts up. There haven't been any played, but that's what this does. I'll talk about all these on separate videos for you, but I'm just giving you an introduction here. And then finally, if I go over to this keyboard again, actually this is set up so I can go switch between computers on this screen. So if I go into the processor, you'll see that's the audio processing. This is a great setup. It's called Thimeo Stereo Tool. And, we were looking at some of the very, very expensive processing systems for audio when we upgraded the station. And then we came across this guy in the Netherlands who had built these amazing processing systems and can restore MP3s that sound bad, remove the clipping on the MP3s. And there it is. The red stuff is where it's actually processing down there. You can have all kinds of processes going on. Natural dynamics put in. Makes a song, it's clear, but it just punches it up. Automatic equalizer, so the songs even out. They sound similar in tone. You don't have one really shrill and one really bassy or something. It'll even it out. Enhance the stereo. Compressors running here. And you can really punch the sound up or squash it down or go super loud. They have a clipping here. I don't use this because, some stations sound so loud, but they're in your face and kind of blaring. If I turn that on, it'll make it like that. But I like it clear and transparent, but punchy. So that's what the sound is. And that's the processor for that. So, there we go. I think that's enough of an introductory tour to 88.7 Spirit FM here in Campbell River. That's where we are, 88.7 Spirit FM, and it's a Christian station. And I started it, I built it, managed it here, and I'm Terry Somerville. And we're going to post some more stuff another time. We'll get into the individual things for you so that you might say, well, what do you want to do? How do you want to set it up? We're actually an FM radio station. We're on the internet and all that, and it's doable. It's doable. Okay. Well, praise God. Thanks for watching.